acknowledge the national anthem of the country. Semi-professional football league for 2025, decked in the white and red, and boys from the east and DENNERY coming up against South CASTRIES, decked in the black and red. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our final game here tonight.
And of course, we're back here with a live action once again at the Francis Babalastic Grounds in Grosley. It's the second fixture for this evening, and this time around, it's the boys from the land of the rising sun, DENNERY. They take on South CASTRIES. It's a Premier League clash. It's two teams that are going to be fighting for points. DENNERY currently in the relegation places in 9th position on just 3 points. South CASTRIES 2 points better and 2 places better in 7th position on 5 points. Elijah Williams in your company alongside the critic, Tennis in Glasgow.
Always a pleasure to be here. It's late this Friday night. Normally with about this time, Eli and I will be at Grosley Street Party, but our party tonight is at the Francis Babalastic Grounds, where you just mentioned relegation threat in DENNERY. Imagine that, DENNERY versus South CASTRIES. South CASTRIES, a young fighting team which came up last season from the second tier. They're up against it again. What I like about the South CASTRIES team is that they have a no-holds-barred attitude. They just go for it. They go for the jugular. They fight until the end. Come what may, they will stick together. And they had a good outing in the week, and they're back here again trying to see if they can nick 3 points from DENNERY, because DENNERY are in the cellar position.
Yeah, DENNERY will be without their coach tonight, Elisha Markey, joining up with the senior women's team. They jetted off to St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the Windward Islands tournament. So they will be without Miss Markey tonight. All right, but let me just get through the team news quickly. In goal for DENNERY, Anton Richard, ever present. Patrick Ephraim, Morris Etienne, MacGyver, Raymond returns to the back four, and Kentry Polius make up the back line. Javel Fauché, Elijah Joseph returns to midfield, and Marvin Mathre That's the midfield three. Jamie Prosper also returns to the starting lineup. He's in the striker position and he's flanked by Kendall Fauché and Shaquille William. Of course, for the South Castries team, as we see Dennery there with an early chance. Looks like Jamie Prosper, the one there, that missed opportunity. For South Castries in goal, Bernard Antoine, he retains his position, ever present. Chad Alfred, Nye, Henry, Michael James, and Derek Plummer, unchanged, the back four from the last game. Carlos Mondesi, Keelan Harry, and Keelan Harry, and Christian Pierre, an unchanged midfield as well for South Castries. And in the attack, Stephen Octave, he's flanked by Claudel Yard and Kennedy Willie. Only changes made up front for South Castries.
South Castries taking from the back. They're always quite comfortable. Dennery employing a high press. Nick this one off. Not able to continue. Good effort there by South Castries. Dennery able to, for a minute, have it. And lost it again. It's a throwing ball going up to South Castries. And if you realize, Eli, I'm in a standing position because this game has started off like a T20 matchup. Pace. No spinners. Pace.
DPL is on. Of course, our St. Lucia Kings currently at the top of the table. I believe it's TKR playing Barbados Royals tonight, so that may change if TKR can come out victorious. But that's not our concern at the moment. Another strike there. Dennery laying siege to the goal of South Castries early on. They've not got one on target just yet. But this time around it was Javel Fauché from midfield trying his foot.
Yeah, most definitely. Then we know they're under pressure. So most definitely they want to stamp on authority in the game very early. And by doing so, we see contest shots early in the encounter where they have not been on target. But clearly they're trying to see if they can be lucky enough to make a half chance a chance.
Yeah, that's definitely a hallmark of the Dennery teams. Mabuya Valley much the same. Almost shoot on sight once they get a clear, sight of goal. It could be from 30, 35 yards out. They'll have a go. They back themselves every time to hit the target. And I was searching for the name of the assistant coach of this Dennery squad. A gentleman I've known my entire life. Played alongside Desmond Vidal for the Dennery Dolphins. I know him as Alban, so I was looking for that name on the team sheet. Lo and behold, his name is Peterson. Peterson Estefan. Alban.
Yeah, probably Alban is his basketball name. But there's a college called Albany. Yeah, so probably Alban is his basketball name. And Peterson is his football name.
Suspect Alban might be in our local policies. Nokai. Nosavan.
But so far, Eli, can we say that Dennery has had the better of the exchange?
Well, they've had the better of the attack for sure. It's still early days, just 6 minutes gone. But two good looks at goal from Jamie Prosper and then Javel Fauché. The South Castries team, they have to be turned on for the entire 90 minutes. Because, like I said, this Dennery team, they will shoot on sight almost.
So free kick to Dennery. That ball just on top of the box area. Someone can get onto it. And as we say so, Eli, just an observation. The field will need to be remarked because a lot of games have been played on it so far. So I'm hoping that the curators can see it to remark the field, you know.
Does that mean that makes the playing surface remarkable?
Remarkable to a certain extent. Yeah, it is remarkable. Make sure they use permanent markers.
Never a dull moment if the critic can.
Player not appealing, just went down a little easy in the area. And we see Dennery keeping possession, spreading to the right side. Right backward, just able to get onto it. Flag went up.
Not able to keep it in though.
At all. There is Chad Alfred, Junior Alfred's little brother or brother. Remember, the tournament is sponsored by Brothers.
Speaking of which, Julian Alfred will be in action at 5:55 a.m. our time.
Be still asleep, Eli.
That's not one I will sleep on. Definitely.
I'll catch the replay.
Very curious to see Julian's exploits.
No, I'll tell you.
I don't doubt you. I mean, when we leave here, it's so late. I mean, it's tomorrow morning already,
Yeah,
as a matter of fact.
I'll tell you something, and I'll be honest. I don't think I've watched Julian Alfred run live on too many occasions, you know.
Yeah. Either work or sleep.
Either. But the thing, not only that too, like, you know, I wanted to win so much that I don't want to fail. And I don't want to witness any failure like live. You get where I'm coming from?
So from today forward, I'm going to call you Amorim.
I was just about to tell you that.
Not able to watch.
You take those words out of my mouth. Like me expressing what I do, and if you didn't understand, I would say just like your coach.
Yeah.
Well, you took the words out of my mouth.
Amorim. Very good football there by Dennery. Getting another shot in.
I want to say good night to a former captain of Dennery, that's Kurt Frederick. As a matter of fact, national captain. Yeah, he's on the stream right now, so big up Kurt Frederick.
Big up you, Kurt.
I have no idea where he is. This guy appears, reappears, disappears. All appears. But he's not up here, he's a Frederick.
Cultured left foot as well.
Oh yes. Very talented player. So good night to you, Kurt. Dennery again, some one-touch passing, good recovery by the young defender. No nonsense, getting himself between the player and the ball. Good football there by South CASTRIES.
As for clarity, Kurt Frederick is not a former national player, he's a former national captain.
Yeah, you're
Still
correct.
very much within the national setup.
And I think I said former captain of the Dennery team.
Yeah, but I said former national
okay.
captain. Just in case our listeners are confused.
Yeah, he still is.
He's still part of the national setup.
Yeah.
He's just no longer the captain. So
And we having a bit of the exchange, a lot of possession.
you can hear South CASTRIES captain Nye Henry trying to marshal the troops then, encourage them.
Along with the goalkeeper as well, your player.
Yeah, he's very much one for the future. And Dennery has the ball in a dangerous position. Nothing doing there. Claudel, he had a big impact off the bench the last game in from the start, the number 9 for South Castries. Should have been on the score sheet the last game South Castries played.
Had to be on the score sheet.
Just in case you could hear anything profane coming through our microphones, apologies for that, but this is live football action. That's what you get sometimes.
There's a young player at the back for South Castries, Eli, number 18.
That's Mikel James.
Very good player. He's one of the underrated players in the league. He plays centre back, but he's very, very comfortable going forward with the football. And he also always puts his body on the line when defending. Very, 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 very promising young player, number 18 for South Castries.
Interestingly enough, critic, I believe, I could stand corrected, but South Castries has made no changes to the midfield and back line so far for this season. Lucky enough to not have suffered any injuries. What a strike there! Fantastic strike there. Mwenad Antoine getting fingertips to it at full stretch, but there was nothing he could have done to keep that one out, critic.
Yeah, very good strike from the outside there. Clearly, you could have seen the amount of purchase he got onto the football. The laces were very important. With it, Polius just, using that swerve and that little hill that comes down after the cricket pitch to his advantage. The goalkeeper trying extremely hard towards his right, but that ball was so well struck, it would have been difficult to save. Very good goal there for the opening goal tonight with DENNERY.
Yeah, excellent strike there. Sort of feel a little bit for Bernard Anton. He's been on the short end of a couple of goals this season that he could have really done nothing about.
No.
That's another one there.
But encouraging enough is that also the goal was scored against South Castries, and the captain and other players quickly surrounded the goalkeeper to tell him, well, hard luck, let's try again. It's only the first goal, good try. So they're still in good spirits. And that's what you want. You don't want to see persons blaming persons. You want to see youngsters encouraging one another to continue playing.
Yeah, one thing you're not going to get with the South Castries team is quit. They don't know how to do that. Don't think they even know how to spell the word.
Foul on the player right there. Again, getting in between the player and the ball. Come on, man. Get up, man. Nothing's wrong with you, man. Just want to big up my partner, Dogu. I think he's playing next week again, Eli. He had a little cameo. I heard about it. Still resting after the cameo,
I saw it live.
Footage will be available tomorrow.
I saw it live and in living color, critic, and he did not disappoint. They say short and sweet. Maybe if he had more time, there would be more opportunities for us to get at him, get a dig in.
Can we say the guy has a bright future?
What I can say is he's earned himself a couple extra minutes, so I expect to see him play for at least 20 minutes this time around.
Dogo. We did show you a picture of Dogo earlier in the week. We're compiling the footage to, at some point, show our viewers. As I say so, DENNERY fouling the player. DENNERY clearly using experience on the South Castries team. They know their backs are against the wall. They have already scored a nice goal. So basically now is to try to have the way of the South Castries team. We know the South Castries team are very aggressive as well. So let's see how they deal with DENNERY going forward.
Those of you who are curious, who are watching the live stream here, but maybe curious as to what's happening in the CPL, the team we all love to hate, TKR, Trinbago Knight Riders. They're playing the Barbados Royals. They're currently 117 for the loss of 5 wickets after 16 overs, critic.
That's all enough runs.
I think everybody and their grandmother will be hoping that they lose again. This is how we are. We stick together as St. Lucians. Back to live football action here. It's 1-0 in favor of Dennery over South Castries. Dennery, of course, trying to get out of the relegation places. A victory for Dennery, critic, would actually take them past South Castries into 7th position and drop South Castries down to 8th position. They would end up on 6 points. So Dennery very much in need of those points. They are the only team in the Premier League to have not registered a victory so far in this competition. All of their points have come via the route of a draw. So 3 draws and 3 defeats in their 6 games played.
3 draws and 3 points.
Yeah. 3 draws, 3 defeats, 3 points. Conceded 15 goals in their 6 games. Unheard of for a Dennery outfit that is normally watertight.
Here's my player, number 18, taking no chances, just coming across and belting this one out of the area. All I can tell Dennery, despite you're in the lead, keep your eyes on South Castries. They will make something out of nothing.
Of course, you'll see Dennery's striker taking the throw-ins. That's his trademark, the long throw-in. Jamie Prosper is probably the best at it in the league, if you ask me.
Chad clears up field, then we're able to deal with it.
Good football by South Castries. Maintaining a little bit of possession and a ball across for Yard. Nice strike there, blocked.
Defending, good block here. Good all-around football, and they were able to construct some passes towards the left side. Ball swinging, shot on goal. Defender doing very well to block.
Very entertaining first 20 minutes thus far, critic.
Yes, I think despite the scoreline, I think South Castries are still wanting to keep the ball on the floor and make passes and make headway. We saw a strike just a while ago. And they're encouraging each other. They're still encouraging each other. I think right now it's Dennery who is on the defensive side trying to keep the shape. But I think the game is poised where we will see some more goals.
I'm scared to say that. I predicted that for first game, and of course they would let me down. But indeed, this game does look like it has goals written all over it.
See, Anton taking no chances. I think Anton is the model of what a goalkeeper should look like. tall, has a wingspan of a basketballer, has a chest of a swimmer. So he's well put together.
I thought for a second I would say he has the PQ of a bodybuilder.
The PQ.
Yeah, PQ. Just for your information, that's the trapezoid muscles.
That's right.
Yeah. That's how we refer to it. The foot of your neck. Never a dull moment in sweet St. Lucia.
Interesting, Eli. Gets past Nye. Try to put this one across.
Good bowling!
Should have done better, Eli, and put this one on frame. Because the goalkeeper was rooted towards the right side, which means there was ample space to his left. However, he opted to direct this one where the goalkeeper was, but away from the frame of the goal.
I think he went for power instead of accuracy on that one. Did get the power.
It was a tough technique as well. He basically had to open up the part of his foot and try to put it on, with a sort of a side foot power shot. But again, good interplay there by DENNERY. Just punting this one upfield.
So far, DENNERY not only creating more chances than South Castries, but more dangerous chances as well.
Most certainly.
So far, they have one in the bag.
I think you can actually hear your former basketball teammate on the sideline as well. He seems to be the one dishing out the instructions for. You right, Eli? If you know his voice.
I'm very familiar with that voice.
Yes, yes.
I'll tell you a quick story as the foul called there. I was playing basketball in DENNERY many moons ago. And a group of young boys by the court, a pile of pebbles, critic. And every time we would go to shoot free throws, they would toss the pebbles at us. Tiny pebbles, so you wouldn't see. The officials are not seeing, and nobody's seeing. But you're getting hit with pebbles on your face.
Any part.
And that's what you call home support.
Yeah, yeah.
Flash of heads, that looks like.
Immediate attention. All medical personnel report. And I think I suffered similar fate as well. I remember playing for a team in Miku. So I think it was Trevor Kadey, myself, Lester Wilson. A bunch of us for Castries went down to play for a team in Miku in the finals. And then we eventually we would win for sure. But whilst we were playing, the spectators on the sideline would tell the team that that many book Castries and Bubat no. And you know what is called bulte? They would roll the mud. Smaller. Some of them medium, even large. And he lie. When you're running down the line, any little part, bulte. Boy, Yeah, but we still won the game. I think we played for Hurricanes or one. I think it's the team name, you know. But these are some of the stories that you can tell, you know, growing up.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. All in good spirit, guys. That's not by any stretch of the imagination anything that would harm anybody.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
of
the
course,
little
of
pebbles
course.
tossed at you and the bull tear.
Yeah. Just play
That's
on.
all in good spirits.
Just
All in
play
good
on.
spirits. These are the things that build you,
That's
you know, as a
right.
player.
That's right. And it gives you good experience too as in life, you know, because I always say football is life, sports is life.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many facets of sports that we can relate to our day-to-day living. So we're back to field action. Dennery in control right now. So throw in to Dennery. Better pass, better percentage, better passing with the Valleys man one on one. All the way back to the goalkeeper. A little too much on this one. Then we're trying to build something on the right side. Throw into Dennery. Throw on the same line. Ball going up. Possession now to South CASTRIES. Nye Henry trying to spur his players on, saying, let's get into it, guys. Let's play.
Yeah, half an hour gone in this fixture. Still 1-0. Dennery will be feeling like they should have at least two. South CASTRIES will be feeling like they're still in it.
That's a foul on the skipper for South CASTRIES. South CASTRIES seems to be favoring the left side of attack, using Chad as a one who could put a pass in. Foul. Searching pass here. Youngster able to read this one. Here is a chance, Eli.
Oh!
Get a connection with the football. And who knows? Would have Anton to make a save.
Was well set for him by a DENNERY player, actually.
Yes. The connection. Yeah, despite this just a 1 goal scoreline, both teams are still trying to put passes together. So of course it's been a little quicker. Probably advised by the technical staff to play a little quicker upfield. Long free kick. Grasping this one rather easily. Oh, good one touch play. Foul call on South CASTRIES. Is the other direction. Foul in the DENNERY player. Player needs some attention. Deep in the DENNERY half. It's a South CASTRIES player.
This looks like the number 14 for South CASTRIES. That would be Stephen Octave, the striker.
Octave is the name. Seems to be a little cramp.
Like it's his knee, actually, looks like.
Number. That's what you like. Nice shot. Yeah, man. Back to on-field action. It's a free kick deep in the half for probably just midway about for DENNERY.
Penalty.
You hear the cries of don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, stay on your feet. However, the nippy feet of the DENNERY player, she was thrown.
Yeah, it was a penalty.
It is a penalty.
Claudel Yard, the hero in the second half for South CASTRIES in the last fixture. It's in the villain in the first half here. It's very much a striker's challenge, critic.
Yeah, indeed. You know, when players like that get in those positions, as much as they get the instructions, those areas of the pitch are alien to them, so they don't know what to do.
Curious, normally Elijah Joseph is the designated penalty kick taker for Dennery. It's Javel Fauché this time around, or it is, it looks like it is Elijah. It is Elijah Joseph. Javel Fauché feeling the need to bless the ball before before Elijah steps up. Very decisive penalty there by Joseph. 2-0.
Yeah, very good penalty. Just taking his time about it, sending the keeper the wrong way. 2-0. Dennery, they need those points. They need those points badly. And you could see Eli what winning does. They haven't won the game just yet, but the mere fact that they're up 2, look at the mood of the players. Everybody is joyful. And that's what winning does. But to continue this basis, you have to put in a lot of effort on the practice pitch.
Yeah, even more so far they've kept a clean sheet.
Yeah.
It's something that's been very foreign to Dennery so far in this tournament, or in this competition, I should say. Dennery looks, a lot more purposeful tonight, more positive in their movements, in their approach to the game.
Yeah, I think they approach the game in the right manner, the right mood, because from early Eli we saw them shots from all getting everybody in, some intricate passes in between, encouraging one another, which has resulted in 2 goals being scored. So I think the approach has been good. That's what you want. Knowing that you're on a bad run, you change the mood in the camp and see what best you can come out with in terms of a result.
Yeah, and Mr. Peterson Estefan, aka Alban, has gone back to find his seat, as his Dennery squad have given him a nice little cushion so far in the first half. Just into the 40th minute right now, as we say goodnight to Sisilactil.
Well, never seen her in a sporting arena. She must be looking for a news report. The only news they have here is just that Dennery leads South Castries 2-0. I don't know if you want to act upon it.
Oh, in Grosile, not there for.
You know, there's also DM1.
That too.
Throw in for South Castries. Not much time left in the first half. We are on the 40th minute.
Isn't there for part of South Castries?
Yes.
No, just part.
Some of it.
Ah, there you go. C'est Busaï 4. It's part of 2 constituencies. Split in the middle.
So pass upfield.
Oh, in there. And this time, Javel Fauché gets his goal. And DENNERY are running away with this one all in the first half. 42nd minute. Javel Fauché puts DENNERY up 3-0.
Very good play by DENNERY. They stuck with it. Some passes together and just put one through. And Fauché, making no mistake, showed good composure in the area, not rushing the shot, just having to use the movement of the goalkeeper and just tucking it away from him and increasing the scoreline, making it 3-0 in favor of DENNERY. We did say that we were going to see more goals, and so far so good.
Well, definitely not for South Castries, if you're South Castries. I don't even think tonight you can say it's curtains. It might probably be blinds because DENNERY is playing a blinder so far.
But you know the blind factor is from the older generation, you know. Curtains is more modern. And the old folks would say, close the blinds.
DENNERY has definitely gone old school, eh?
Yeah, indeed. But they've really earned those 3 goals. They've been playing well. Like I said, it's the mood and the approach tonight is so different, so different. Not much time left in the first half.
South Castries coach Van Benjamin will have a lot to do to rile his troops if they are to make a comeback in the second half. On the opposite flank, Peterson Estefan is going to say more of the same.
I'm thinking, Eli, you know, and we watched this South Castries team from the beginning, or from since last season. Is it a situation that they have tired legs from the midweek fixture?
That's a possibility. I mean, to be fair, I think 3 days may be sufficient in terms of recuperation. But of course, I have no idea in terms of their training schedule, how hard they would have gone if they would have gotten any rest in. So, good observation.
The DENNERY team seems a little more alive than them. As much as South Castries, you know, they held their own in the contest. I see some weary legs out there. Fun. In the
Anthony Richard may have taken out his own player there. Heading out to punch that one. Suspect there may be a little spot of blood there, critic. Seeing
back.
them waving on the Dr. Natasha Innocent. Could hear them saying head. Player is up though. Yeah, I suspect he's probably got a bit of a cut there. See him holding something to the back of the head.
And in
What's
saying
out?
so, South Castries had a little huddle straight to the coach, instructing them of what to do with the mere seconds remaining in the first half.
Yeah, South Castries finding life in the Premier League tough so far. They're not in the relegation zone, but they're not far off of it. And they want to get things going. Of course, it's a double round robin in the Premier League, so 18 matches to play for each team. This is just match number 7 for either of these teams. So they're just 1/3 of the way through their fixture list. It's halftime there. 3-0 in favor of DENNERY. And just to give you guys a little bit of an update, TKR has scored 49 runs in the last 4 overs to finish on 166 for 8. So still a lot to play for there. But here at the Francis Babalastic ground, it's 3-0 in favor of DENNERY over South Castries. We'll be back with you guys in a few minutes.
Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Play your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind the scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love.
St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. Be yourself saying home sweet home. With a home sweet mortgage, you are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now when you won't regret it. POSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Sweet Mortgages, make it your own. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. POSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. POSL.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team with discipline and perseverance. we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
This is the Semi-Pro Football League. Feel the passion, feel the vibe. Leveraging football to transform lives. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League. Let's go! One shot to create your greatness. It's your time to make your name. It's more than just a way of life. This is more than just a game. This is one more reason why we unite with each other. So here comes one more season. This is football to unite the world. When we come alive, we just excite the world. Celebrate emotions and ignite the world. Let's make sure everybody knows it's the Semi-Pro League and this is what we love. Let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, this is what we love. Whoa, oh, oh, this is what we love. Let's play. Whoa, oh, oh, this is what we love. This is a beautiful game and this is what we love. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas ready for more guests.
From the time I knock my knee, I think the eyesight go in.
But what your knee have to do with your eyes?
Well, that's why I came for a checkup.
Côté Cots Optical, ou pas besoin d'appointment, avec examination yo toujours free. Docteur a bien indiqué un travail. Ou ça joindre lunettes ou à ce qu'on dit. Avec si on est 4 discount NIC, ou kay joindre 50% discount plus. Changer. Frame pour lunettes ka commencer à $1.
Cots Optical, ou un jésier moi. Higher purchase là, ou un jéjou non moi.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
My name is Roycelyn Terrence and I've been riding for 17 years. What I enjoy most about riding, the adrenaline rush that comes with it. One of the reasons I believe that bikers get into accidents, you get so caught up in enjoying riding that you don't remember it's not only you on the road. A couple years ago, I was in a bike accident, could have lost my life, but luckily for me, I had this helmet. This is what saved my life and this is why I'm here with you today to share this testimonial. I'm telling you to stay safe, be vigilant and wear your helmet.
Feel Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Play your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind the scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love.
St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. Be yourself saying home sweet home with a home sweet mortgage. You are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now and you won't regret it. POSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Sweet Mortgages, make it your own. Home Sweet, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. POSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. POSL.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
This is the Semi-Pro Football League. Feel the passion, feel the vibe. Leveraging football to transform lives. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League. Let's go! One shot to create your greatness. It's your time to make your name. It's more than just a way of life. This is more than just a game. This is one more reason why we unite with each other. So here comes one more season. This is football to unite the world. When we come alive, we just excite the world. Celebrate emotions and ignite the world. Let's make sure everybody knows it's the Semi-Pro League and this is what we love. Let's go! Whoa, oh, oh, this is what we love. Whoa, oh, oh, this is what we love. Let's play! Whoa, oh, oh, this is what we love. This is a beautiful game and this is what we love. St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas ready for more guests.
From the time I knock my knee, I think the eyesight go in.
But what you and me have to do with your eyes?
Well, that's why I came for a checkup.
Kote Cots Optical ou pa besoin appointment ek examination yo toujours free. Docteur a bien indiqué en travail li. Ou sa joindre lunettes ou asiko di. Ek si on ni 4 discount NIC ou kay joindre 50% discount plus. Changer. Frame pour lunettes ka commencer à $1.
Cots Optical, ou an jezier mwen. Haya purchase la, ou an jejounou mwen.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with ready finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
My name is Royce.
And the chant of "Let We Go Boys" by goalkeeper Anton Richard ringing out at the Francis Babalastic grounds as we are getting all set for second half action here, with DENNERY comfortably up 3-0 against South Castries. Elijah Williams in your company once more alongside the critic, Tennyson Glasgow.
Now it's an opportunity for DENNERY, of course, to work on little aspects of the game where they tend to falter. Of course, the South Castries team, they're still going to be coming at you, but whilst they're coming, you're going to get gaps and spaces that you can explore. So this in itself should, I wouldn't say run up a cricket score, but South Castries has to be mindful in their approach, how they sell themselves going forward.
Well, I can tell you if they sell themselves, then we will buy some. Then we need to work on things like the goal difference while also climbing out of the relegation zone. So they'll be looking for more goals. The head coach was a former basketballer himself. So seeing 3 on the board is not going to be enough, critic.
Yeah, you might want some more for sure. I think the DENNERY players themselves will need some more just to bring in this confidence about themselves going into other fixtures. Player going down may have just get a little niggle, either the ankle or the knee. Also, the official having 1-2 words.
Yeah, block tackles sometimes can put some stress on the knee, the ankles, those joints.
Very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. Will Anton Richards keep a clean sheet? The DENNERY players smiling ear to ear, comfortable lead.
I don't think he'll want folks to call him Onana these days.
Nana came and conquered and now he's out. I remember Dwight York saying clearly that the goalkeeper person think Onana is. He isn't. So clearly, man, you got a toast of that and he's off to, what's it, Chobaskoy? In
Trabzonspor.
Yeah, in Turkey.
In Turkey.
Yeah. When you had young Devo played for his move. He has a journey in football.
course, Anton just as capable of distributing with his feet as with his hands. If South Castries want to get back into this game, they have to apply some semblance of pressure against them. We can't just allow them to play the ball around in the back. And as I say that, they've won possession and conceded possession in one felt swoop.
And then we should use some experience on South Castries. All well and good to put in the pressure. But being down free will take a lot of energy to come back.
See, they've employed a man marker on Javel Fauché. And South Castries has identified him as a danger man for Dennery in the midfield. Kalen Harry, the number 13 of South Castries, shadowing Fauché. See if that's going to assist.
Yeah, I can see what South Castries is trying to do. But they will have to expand a lot of energy doing so. As I say so, here is a chance to go forward. Through ball. Goal kick to Dennery. Definitely a foul. Ball played over the top. Goalkeeper comes out. Eli, that was a chance. That was clearly a chance there. Using the instep towards the big toe area. And basically trying to put it on frame or on target. But it just fended off, you know. But interesting, good passage of play there for Dennery. Tough luck.
A lost or dying skill, you'd say, in football these days, the zote, the toe punch?
No. I don't think, well, let me tell you, it's a dangerous skill, you know. Dangerous skill to have. But I don't think professionally it is used. I think that the zote was used in sweats, or is still used in sweats. Especially when it's wet and soggy, you know. I don't think professionally I have ever seen a zote, you know. I know Romario used to score some. He was like a poacher to a certain extent, but no, not the zote. The young folks must be saying, what am I talking about?
No, professionally they refer to it as a toe punch.
Yeah, but it's very rare. I don't think I've never seen it used in the professional game.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times. It's not
intentionally
like the technique of choice, I would say. Favored technique, but in scenarios where you need to get a quick strike off. I could recall Dimitar Berbatov would use a toe punch from time to time, but he was very much an unconventional player. He used every single part of his body except his hand, of course.
Deadly player, boy. Dimitar Bobatov.
Is he Bulgarian?
That's right. There are some names like that. They're just made to be stars, you know. Whether it be, you know, whatever sport. But there are some names that I think from childhood you're just meant to be.
You say that and immediately Zlatan comes to mind.
Yeah. Zlatan is a top player from birth.
Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Too casual there.
Ooh. Anton almost crashing into his colleague.
You heard sentiments echoed by the DENNERY player, Kenvy Polius, indicating too casual at the back, too comfortable.
Anton needing some attention.
He fell heavy. He's a heavy guy. He's a big unit.
Yeah, there is a guy called the Big Unit, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You're not catching me again.
Yeah, the Big Unit. Yeah, I remember that.
Wow, I see them signaling for a substitution.
Anton. He may have just over-exited himself.
Yeah, he landed pretty heavily there. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Lots of stoppages due to injuries. Lessening the playing time.
Let's keep an eye on Anton Richard there in goal. Still squirming around. Looks like still in a lot of discomfort there from that heavy fall. Guess he's going to be okay. He's a strong guy. Doesn't make it hurt any less.
Lucia on the attack.
Good save there
Yeah, South Castries still trying to claw their way back into the game. They've had a lot of good passes outside, but in the final third, nothing has clicked for them.
DENNERY has been able to subdue South Castries pretty much for the entirety of this almost hour of play. 59th minute just up. So, not really seen too much to write home about from South Castries. Elijah Joseph picking up a booking there for DENNERY.
Certainly a foul offense on the skipper. Big foul on Nye. Long pass from the goalkeeper.
Good football there.
Yeah, a little too much on this one, but again, good intention. Better cross could have played someone in. But good game there, good overall passing by DENNERY.
Showing good pace to get by Alfred there.
Yeah. Tried to recover. It's a corner now for DENNERY. I think on a Friday night, Eli, you must walk with some coffee. You know? Have some coffee made. No milk. 2 sugars.
Coffee is not meant for milk.
Yeah. For the production crew.
Or cream. Or cream. No cream, no milk.
Yeah, no milk. Yeah. Player call offside. 2 sugars. Doku is online right now. You did hear the players from DENNERY say that we were dropping the game. Again, if you're up 3, you don't want no complacency to creep in.
Correct. Keep your foot on their throats.
That's right.
So to speak.
Richards look fully recovered right now. Possession to South Castries.
skips past Henry very easily there.
And nice hold himself there, but Chad, big time recovery for his defense. Ball going out of touch. Possession to Dennery. Pressure on the official now. You think we're going to see any more goals in this encounter, Eli?
Not sure, the pace of the game is still there, but the quality has dropped somewhat. Dennery not creating those gilt-edged chances that they have in the first half.
Yeah. As much as we thought that CASTRIES would, mount a little mini comeback. We know it would have been difficult. Player needing some attention. Try to dribble the defender. And the defender having none of it. And we have just clipped him.
Them fall out in agony there. Loose pass there by CASTRIES. You. Then we're trying to mount some offensive there, playing the ball around in the back. Goalkeeper long ball up top and ended up with a shot. Team won with a shot nonetheless. We haven't seen an attempt on goal for some time.
I think the second half, I don't want to call it a stalemate. We can still see sorts of energy, but what we haven't seen is clinical passing. So I'm thinking that DENNERY, they're quite comfortable with the 3-goal lead, and it's mere formality for them right now. Defending there by CASTRIES, ball spread across, one touch pass in the area. Trying to get past his man, but there's not enough real estate back end of the field. Need some more land out there.
There is, but that's not where you want to be. You don't want to be in a cemetery.
No, cemetery, you have to indicate left. It's a change now for CASTRIES. Bringing on some fresh legs. CASTRIES to mount the comeback, they would need more than fresh legs.
I believe that's Rashad Eugene introduced into the game. The number 10 for CASTRIES was the regular striker to the start of the season, lost his place. I believe he had picked up a knock at some point in time. We'll be looking to try to impress in the final 20 so he could see if he could gain his starting spot back. Good skill there.
I think despite the scoreline, the CASTRIES have some fans, you know.
Well, if you're a lover of football, you have to enjoy that bit of skill
yes,
there.
oh yes.
Yeah.
It's a throw now. It's a free kick actually, sorry. Again, accuracy, pace.
Well taken there by Richards, and they're off. Fast break. It ends up with a shot on goal.
Flag is up.
Ended up in the back of the net, but doesn't count. That's how quickly DENNERY can go from back to front.
It was about 3 passes, you know, and it was a shot on goal. Yeah, that would have been a tremendous effort by the youngster to get onto this one. Substitution for DENNERY. Goalkeeper reading this one all the way. South Castries still mount attacks and come at DENNERY. A good shot there by the youngster, resulting in a corner for South Castries. Yeah, South Castries looks like they're void of ideas, even on taking corners. What's happening for them? Goal kick now to DENNERY. It's a searching pass. Dealt with quite comfortably by DENNERY. DENNERY has this game wrapped up. Eli, 3 points are going down to the East Coast to move a needle up on the table on South Castries. Like I said, they look a little tired. You have to credit them for the effort playing back to back. I think in all, they look tired tonight.
Well, if I can use an analogy, DENNERY is on the east, it's the land of the rising sun. South Castries is on the west, it's the land of the setting sun, and the sun looks like it's setting on them at the Francis Babalastic grounds.
It's all about sunrise and sunset. Spread towards the right side. Much time with the football. As the ad would say, that's how we play. Much time with the football, allowing Nai, the skipper, to fall back and intercept.
And goal line clearance there. We're hearing I think that's how Castries players have a good shout, Critic. I mean, looking at the replay.
Indeed.
If the attacker definitely gets to the ball first, because you see the trajectory of the ball going on to the goal, and the goalkeeper then collides with him without touching the ball, surely it has to be a penalty. Critic. Should have been a penalty.
Certainly so. I think I saw the reaction of the referee, like he was tinkering with the effort. Should I? And in the final analysis, it didn't blow. But what's your replay? There you go.
We saw something similar in Mabuya Valley. The collision was a lot more violent.
And a penalty wasn't awarded.
Wasn't
and
awarded.
Another one again.
It's another scenario. South Castries rightfully so feeling hard done. Looks like he's going to be sent off. I thought that was his second bookable offense.
His first offense.
First offense. Tackle may have been more out of frustration than anything else.
I think so. I think he's been, very vocal all match, and it still clearly didn't go his way. Down 3, penalty not given. So a little stuff didn't go their way. So, and I said to himself, you know what, I had enough, and he just put his man down.
Nice reverse pass there. There's not enough pace to...
Pace and size. The defender basically just rests himself on him, and he wasn't able to go any further with the football. Not much time left in this encounter. Thought we would see some goals in the second half, but none forthcoming. Interesting position. Does anyone on the South Castries team have the craft to beat Anton in goal from this distance?
We saw a goal scored from a similar position.
Yes. For Leclerc and DENNERY. The goal DENNERY scored from the free kick was almost in this position.
Referee just allowed DENNERY to see what South Castries was thinking. They did the same thing.
Not bad a try, but when that ball dipping earlier.
Football by DENNERY.
One touch passing. Players dropping, Eli. Too much for South Castries to do. Too much. Ball up top. Goalkeeper able to deal with it. After all of that, the ball still going out of play.
Sarcastic cheers coming there. As we winding down, just about to enter the 90th minute of play. And we are here in the 90th minute. Let's see how much stoppage time will be put on. I don't expect too much, critic. We've had a couple of stoppages due to injuries. Not expecting a huge chunk of stoppage time.
Shouldn't be. Alban continued to give instructions to his team despite not much time left. I guess they won the clean sheet. It will be their first clean sheet for the season.
Correct. Six minutes.
Wow.
Sizable chunk there. But it's enough time for DENNERY to add a fourth. It's also enough time for South Castries to get a consolation.
I'll go with no consolation. And I will go with clean sheet.
Good solid punch there by Richards.
Yes, ushering this one out of play. We're going to be back here, God willing, tomorrow, Eli.
That is correct. Two more games on the cards. Candiries come up against Vieux South in the open at 7 p.m. to be followed by La Clary versus Zimbabwe Valley. These are going to be two very good games. From the conversations you could hear, questioning Kivi Barthelemy, he's cautioned the keeper for time wasting and then calls the physio on.
Never seen this.
I think if you're cautioning the keeper for time wasting, that means the game is good to go.
Continue.
Yeah. Curious decision, I guess.
Good save by keeper. There's seconds in this one.
We hope.
You mean you think you'll have added time in the stoppage time?
I've seen it before. Well, we have gone past the 6 minutes. This one just petering out there. We're now into the 8th minute of stoppage time. Remember, 6 was signaled. This match is pretty much a dead rubber right now. DENNERY up 3 goals in little over South Castries. We are now into the 9th minute of added on time. Still going. And there we have it, folks. 3 goals to nil. DENNERY over South Castries. A much needed 3 points for DENNERY, dragging themselves out of the relegation zone and past South Castries. They're now in the 7th position. Goal scored by Kenry Polius in the 19th, Elijah Joseph in the 30th, and Javel Fauché in the 42nd minute. Elijah Joseph coming via the penalty spot. So that's it for us tonight, folks. For Tennyson Glasgow, I'm Elijah Williams saying catch you guys tomorrow night.
South Night. This is there. Fixture?
No, we're not using that as an excuse because, like I didn't say, the two fouls focus. The two fouls messed us up in the game. Yeah, and that was it. But second half we come back stronger and we fight like we always do at South Castries and thing. But we're looking for the next game and coming in stronger against Central Castries, I think.
All right. So basically, no tiredness. You guys just had an off night to a certain extent.
Off night. Like I said, the two fouls on top of the box. Yeah, it kept us off in the first half, and they scored their chances like we didn't in the first half as well. So that's all I have to say.
One thing I've always noticed about South Castries, the mother is scoring, and you guys always fight till the 90th minute. Is that something instilled by the coach, or is that how you guys play?
That's natural how we play because we're together. All of us, everything we do is together, and we always have a good spirit. Yeah.
All right. So you said the next game is against Central Castries. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it and having a good performance with the team.
All right. All the best going forward, my brother. See. Here with Javel Fauché, of course, you scored a brilliant goal last just a while ago, as a matter of fact. You guys just came off a resounding victory over South Castries. It has not been easy sailing for DENNERY. What had you guys spirited up from the onset tonight?
Well, nothing has changed, you know. It's just repetition. Keep going, you know. Kudos to our coaches who have never given up on us. You know, want to big up my coach on international duty right now, Chanel Maki. Kudos to her, you know, always been with us. While she's not there right now, she's still, you know, on the phone calling and the togetherness, and you know, we're doing it right now. We're not doing it for ourselves, but we're doing it for the community.
Good vibe. Of course, DENNERY, of course, a rich history in football. You guys were able to keep a clean sheet, get free on board. And anything special you guys did during the week leading up to this game?
Well, like I said, nothing has not changed, you know. It's just going back to the basics. Playing football, you know, like you said, lots of history in football. You know, we try and bring it back, you know. We try and go back to the old DENNERY. We'll keep fighting, we'll keep going, you know.
So you're looking forward to the next game, knowing fully well that you just won this one. The mood in the camp, how is the mood in the camp?
Well, getting better, you know, 3 points, big W, which we really needed to, you know, close the gap on the other teams. Soufri at home, not going to be easy, but we're going to look forward to it. Preparation is key, and like I said, we're going to go at it again.
All right, my brother, thanks for having us. Thanks for having you come and speak with us, and I wish you all the best. Yeah, all right, cool, man. Folks, this brings us to the end of our street. Of course, we're going to be in Sunday as well. So